Welcome to Trope RPG, a show where chaotic comedians roleplay through your favorite movie genres. For our second season, we've been inspired by movies like Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and maybe even Ocean's 13. We are doing a classic heist with a ragtag group of criminals attempting a daring high-stakes robbery of a beautiful Venetian casino. Our criminals are Mark Bonanno.
I try and shit my pants as hard and as loud as I can.
Jordan Raskopoulos.
I'm a prankster, I pranked you! Ho, 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 ho.
Pedro Cooray.
Oh, they died. They went missing in the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh my God.
When I was born.
And Hayley Tantau.
I want to get a sphincter check.
I'm Matthew Jackson, your game director, and this is Trope RPG CANAL'S 4. Yes! Shall we begin? Mm-hmm. So, we see the beautiful winding canals of Venice, of these tall ancient buildings. As we fly down between them, we can see gondola men and women.
Gondoliers.
Gondoliers of all kinds, gondoling their way through the canals. The occasional speedboat sputtering along. It is late in the evening. It is warm. The air feels quite almost like a little bit humid, but occasionally you'll get that sea breeze that will sweep through.
And the smell.
The smell is pleasant.
Oh. Wow. Now that is a plot twist.
Yes.
Yes.
This is going to be stinky.
There is the smell of fine street food sort of like wafting through.
Oh yeah.
And in fact, I say it gets even more delicious as we settle down, as the camera comes down to a fine establishment, a purveyor of delicious pastas, a spaghetti casa is the name of the restaurant.
Spaghetti house.
Spaghetti House.
Do you speak Italian, Jordan?
No.
Very good. Yeah.
Tutti frutti.
Molto bene.
Bellissimo.
I can't.
See.
Buppity boopity.
Oh, minchia.
This is what we're hearing. Is it's two people on like either side of a canal having an earnest Italian conversation. And you know what's funny is I'm pretty sure Pedro speaks Italian.
See.
Okay. But I can't wait to read the subtitles on that later. Before we get into our heist, we're excited to tell you that this season of Trope RPG is brought to you by Cool Shirts. As you can see, our cast looks fantastic in their awesome Cool Shirts vibes and their garb. We've got some beautiful drink bottles, we've got some beautiful hoodies, we've got some long hats. I have the kindness sweater, Hayley has the warrant tee, so we're all showing off a little bit of our personalities with these clothing items. On the website, you'll see a wide range of graphic tees, pants, hoodies, and more. They even have keycaps, which I like because I love computers.
You can do so much on them.
I love computers so much, I could use this beautiful desk mat. The clothes and accessories are such high quality, the beautiful embroidery, they really feel like they're gonna last. Click the link in the episode bio or go to shirts.cool/troperpg and use the code HEIST for 10% off. As we sort of enter into Spaghetti Casa, we see a bustling restaurant, we see busy waiters taking orders, we hear the clang of plates and dishes in the back of house, and as we sort of roll through the back door and through the kitchens, we continue on past the chefs sort of moving tickets back and forward, stressed under the heat of their dinner rush, and into the back room. In this back room, we see a circular table, smoke hanging in the air, and 4 individuals, with one sitting at this round table, and one sits down. He is a man you know. He is famed in some underground circles. His name is Tommy Canal. Tommy Canal has sort of dark salt and pepper hair. He is, as many would put it, classically handsome in a 2001 style way.
Have you based this person off yourself? I'm just trying to say you're very beautiful.
You were at your most handsome.
I'm just trying to say you're very beautiful.
Wow. You will get, this will be noted for the rest of the game.
Oh.
Season 1 strats.
Matthew, I just want to say I reckon you could do a Nespresso ad for ages.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can you break
I'm
that
free.
down? What do you mean
I'm
by
free.
That someone that looks like that is the face of Nespresso.
Yeah.
Right.
Still?
Okay. Or you could be a Batman. Like, and probably not one of the better Batman
No.
movies, but
Okay.
but you're still Batman.
I loved when you played a ditzy cop in an 80s episode of Golden Girls when you were in your early 20s.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That was a great app.
I'm feeling out of body, confused about who I actually am now. It feels like my sense of self has been blasted into another person, which is exactly where I want to be while running a game.
Yeah.
As he sits down,
You could be George Clooney.
Oh my God.
That's genius.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
he looks to each of you. And he does look like George Clooney. And he says, I've gathered you here for a job. You four are the perfect four. You will be helping me with something that's been quite elusive. And as the camera pans around, we see our first individual, Mark, as the sort of swinging light comes over. Could you please describe to me, what do we see? What does your character look like?
I'm wearing a brown suit
Yes.
and a shirt from Cool Shirts.
Okay, you're the only one who gets to do this.
Great. I don't have a beard. Let's play.
Yeah.
You know, why not?
Tell me, what's the physical description?
I look Italian.
Yeah.
But I don't speak Italian.
Okay.
But people keep coming up to me and speaking Italian directly to me. They have to go, I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian.
Okay, yeah.
Which is a true story.
Yeah.
And I've got hair
Yeah.
all over me,
Oh,
except the face.
a hairy man.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sort of wild looking.
Yeah, I'm a bit wild looking, but I'm slick. And I got
Slick in what way?
my hair's nice and
Yeah.
coiffed and full,
Yes.
not thin
Yeah.
like it is in real life. I can't push it back. It's embarrassing. Anyway.
Great hair density.
No, well, yeah, but it's masked well. Yeah. I don't want to talk about my hair density. It's fine.
Just don't get it wet. It's like a gremlin.
Yeah. It used to be long. I had to change it because it just wasn't. Anyway, okay. So I don't crack under pressure.
Oh yeah. So you can see sort of at this table where you can see like many sort of. It's very clear this back table that you're sitting at is like a sort of a back room for wheeling, dealing, and the sort of exclusive poker games that might occur here. And you can even see like the telltale symbol as you're sort of stretching your hands out on the table, like the little like knife dents. So we flash back very briefly, as you are all capable to do at any point in this game. You may ask for flashbacks. As we come back, where did Tommy Canal greet you to get you on board for this job, and what were you doing?
Well, I met Tommy Canal, strangely enough, in a canal.
Yeah.
We were scuba diving.
Yeah, as you're sort of under the...
Yeah, and we were both
See the
trying to
bubbles
find,
going
we
up.
both watched, is it My Octopus Friend? We both watched that and we were both looking for our own octopus friend.
So I love that this is where Tommy Canal met you to get you in on this job.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
are
yeah.
both like looking for this octopus friend.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
I will say like you have found like, because I don't know the reference that you are talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run with the fact that there is an octopus at the bottom of this canal.
Yes.
And it is curled around a safe deposit box.
Yeah, okay.
The octopus here is part of a con that you pulled
Yes.
to
Eat the octopus.
to eat this octopus. This is an
Yes.
extremely expensive octopus.
Yeah.
And it was taken from the aquarium here.
Yeah.
It is a delight. It will raise the senses.
It's soft.
It's soft.
Yeah.
Can you please just make very quickly for me?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this is this could be a cons and ruses. Let's see. Did you manage to get this octopus cleanly out of this aquarium?
Rolled a 13.
That's a 13.
gotta
And
set
I
the
asked,
DC.
I've got
You
to
gotta
set the DC.
for
And I
what?
would say a crazy number to hit here would be a 12. I would say retroactively. And I'll say, so you managed to convince someone to dump this octopus into the canal for its own freedom. So that it could be released back into the ocean.
And then I could-
Which made it very easy for you to eat it. Which is in sort of scuba signal. Tommy Canal is going to signal to you that he's got a job. He's gonna.
Yeah. Because he's like, I want the lockbox, and I'm like, I want to eat the octopus on the lockbox.
And he doesn't give you a thumbs up because that means I want to go to the surface. He goes like,
Yeah, he goes like this. Yeah,
and then he takes the lockbox,
and I take.
the octopus, take off the
And I
mask.
eat it.
Yeah, you eat it right there. It's
I eat
trying
it
to get
right
out.
there and then.
And we.
Crazy.
And the
Are
octopus
there
like,
regional dialects for like scuba diving hand talk? Like, is it Italian when you're in Italy?
I assume it's more exaggerated.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, Pedro. do you actually know?
This is I want to stay down for lower. This means you're good at holding your
Yeah, and
breath.
this is thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so our con man, you there, sort of still, like, you've still got like the sucker marks around your mouth.
Yeah.
From previously. As the sort of light swings, Jordan, please, what do we see as the light swings to you?
So, seated in the corner of the room in the shadows,
Okay.
you didn't notice there was another person here.
Yeah, there was an empty chair. It just looked like there was a person
Yeah,
there.
you just noticed the light gleam from a pair of spectacles, like a late '90s anime
Yes.
character.
Yes.
Perhaps. And begloved hands push the spectacles up as the person leans forward into view a little more, and they stand. And you see them no longer a silhouette. A portly gentleman in a shirt, probably 2 sizes too small. His belly protruding above his high-waisted jorts. He wears a floor-length leather or leatherette trench coat,
Amazing.
and nestled in his belt, a katana.
It's leatherette.
So as this katana gleams in the dim light, whoosh, we flash back. Where did Tommy Canal find you?
Yeah, so we flash back to a prison in New York City.
Yeah.
In the visitors' room.
Yeah.
And Tommy Canal is there waiting to speak with this person.
Yeah.
And it says, I hear you getting out soon.
Yeah.
And then
Tommy Canal says this.
Tommy Canal
Tommy
says-
Canal goes up and says, "Hey
Yeah.
kid, I hear you're getting out soon."
really? Because I don't think that's... I think I got a few more years yet.
I pulled some strings.
Exactly. And then, Tommy Canal...
Who's Tommy? Like, is he just walked into this prison?
Well, he's visiting.
He's visiting. It's
Oh, it's in
between
the
glass.
visiting.
He's in the
Okay,
visiting
right,
through the
it's in
glass.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
right,
both
yeah,
on
I
the
I
front.
thought
Yeah.
it was just maybe out in the jail yard.
No.
It's just
Tommy Canal
walked in.
emerges out of a hole. I hear you're getting out.
Yeah. And he says, are you still going by the same code name?
Yeah.
And which used to be the Eagle. And my coach says, no, I've got a new name now.
What's your name, kid?
Theon Aneo.
Theon Aneo? Are you gonna? I feel like this means something that I don't. What does that?
If you know what it means, you know what it means.
Tommy Canal takes out his phone, starts looking it up. Does it mean the one?
Yeah, yes. The one Neo.
The one Neo. So
Yeah.
like even more Neo than Neo.
Yeah, I just saw The Matrix.
As it whoosh, flashes back to the present,
Yeah.
and the light sort of swings back. I will also say, just so we have it so far, our con man. What was our con man's name?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
I didn't get to say my name. It's Dancing Danny O'Doodleberry.
No, but what was your name?
Oh well.
No, Dancing Danny O'Doodleberry.
Can I roll
Danny?
to see how sad that
No.
made me?
Dancing Danny.
Dancing Danny O'Doodleberry.
I can't wait to find out how you got the dancing part of your name later on.
Well, we're gonna have to flash back for that another time, I think. At another time, at a later date, maybe.
As the light swings Pedro, who do we see sitting in that chair?
You see sitting in the chair a very short, you see basically Asterix, a very short man with a giant blonde moustache.
Amazing.
And like a shaved head.
Shaved head. I didn't remember that about him.
No, I forget what Asterix wears under the hat. I'm choosing to believe he's
No,
bald.
I love it.
Do you have a skullet, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a blonde skullet.
Yeah. That's what very much. Something
Just
that
quickly, a skullet is...
Like Hulk Hogan.
Bald.
Bald on the head.
Oh, yes,
Long
yes.
at the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very Devon Townsend.
Gotcha.
Mr. Filch from Harry Potter.
Of course. A Walder Frey.
Yeah, that's what he's got. He's wearing a very expensive looking white suit. And before he introduces himself, he does a big flip to one of the shelves behind us, and he eats like just a single raw spaghetto out of a storage box on the top shelf because he's hungry.
He flips to eat a single raw spaghetto?
Yes.
Can I ask how he eats it? Does he eat it in one long go?
Yeah. It's like Lady and the Tramp, but it's himself and it's dry noodle.
So is a spaghetto distinct from a spaghettio?
It's a single
It's just
noodle.
one.
It's a single...
one long.
Yeah, the
Okay.
singular
So it's not
spaghetti.
the circles.
It's fucking expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, that's spaghettios.
Yeah.
Important distinction.
Could you this is a very simple trick for you. Can you roll the flips and tricks? You just need to hit like a 3.
11.
11. This flip is insane. As you I think you don't even see what muscles tense to get him out of the chair. He just fully it's like wires pulled him. You just went and you eat that spaghetto.
Yes.
I feel like we need a roll for eating the raw spaghetto as well. Because if you've eaten raw spaghetto, which we all have,
We all have.
we've all tried it. It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an easy task.
I reckon it
Especially if
needs
you're
to be
not
the
nimble.
hardest
Yeah,
roll.
You said he did it in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I say it doesn't need a roll. It is just hard, and he
Okay.
is just struggling.
Okay.
He's not just flexible on the outside.
Can I,
He's-
having seen the flip, see this as a bit of a dick waving competition, and I want to cut the spaghetto with one slice.
You
of
may,
my
and
katana.
as it slices, whoosh, we flash back. Where did Tommy Canal find you?
My character's name is Bertram Santorini. He used to be part of the very famous Santorini circus folk, but their fame has long died. Bertram was doing an Edinburgh Fringe show that no one came to, where he
too
was
real, Pedro.
where he was diving off of a 100-foot diving board into a little bucket, and on the way down, he saw that the only person in the audience was Tommy, and on the way down,
Tommy's sitting there smoking a cigar.
Yeah,
A patron of the art.
and I feel like Bertram's maybe worked with Tommy before.
Yeah.
Because Tommy is Bertram's main source of income.
Yes.
Because the circus stuff isn't as popular as it used to be.
Yeah.
There's no honor in it.
Yeah.
There's no honour in circus?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, as Tommy winks at you as you're coming down, and words need not be exchanged, as you already know he's got a job for you.
And as I crawl out of that bucket, I say, "What is it this time, old friend?"
I'll tell you in Venice. And he hands you a plane ticket, puffs out cigar smoke, and we fade back as the light swings. Hayley, please, would you describe your character?
So my name is Paulie P. P is spelled P-E-E.
Paulie P.
And I have tried to get it changed. I tried to just make it P because I was embarrassed, and they rejected my request.
Oh, that's so strange.
I'm 5 foot nothing,
Yeah.
skinny as a needle,
Yeah.
look like a white piece of paper. I have that haircut that all teenage boys had in 2007,
Yeah.
which is like the fluffy, like very long and fluffy.
Yeah.
I'm wearing
To just clarify, is Purdy P a teenage boy?
Paulie P. No, he is 42. But his skin is amazing.
Okay.
Can play 12.
So he's like an actor who plays. He could play a young
Good.
kid.
He could.
Be a stunt double for children.
Yeah.
He wants to play older, but again, looks like white piece of paper.
Interesting. So is he a failed actor?
Yep. He wanted to go to VCA, didn't get into NIDA, didn't get into Whopper,
Not even Ballarat?
not even Ballarat,
That's
didn't get
pathetic.
into anything.
Wow.
He's trying his best.
Where does as we
Trying his
flash back, where did Tommy Canal find Paulie P?
Paulie P was just on the 86 tram
In Melbourne.
in Melbourne, in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia.
Wow.
And Paulie P has amazing sleight of hand.
What's he doing?
He spies a beautiful dog. It's like a Shiba Inu. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
a fancy
A Shiba
little
Inu
pup
in
on the
Melbourne.
86.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Shit, beautiful shit.
And it's wearing a little bedazzled harness.
Yeah, and you see that harness, you're like, that's money.
And I'm like,
And just to clarify, Paulie P grabs his glasses and makes them waggle when he sees something of great value.
yes.
Great.
And he'll do that every time now. And with his sleight of hand on this crowded tram, he nicks
He's going
the
for that.
harness.
Well, let's see that roll. Can you give me a sleight of hand to steal the harness off of a dog?
Without anyone seeing.
Without anybody seeing, I'm gonna say this is incredibly impressive. I'm gonna say this is an 8. This is an 8 that you need to hit.
You're gonna see some good stuff. It was a 3.
As you pull this dog backwards, you see the owner turns around. I've got a job for you.
Oh!
I knew you couldn't resist a prize hound. And he like unclips the harness. He goes, you can take this in advance.
Woof, what a lift.
And you see like tucked into it is a plane ticket. And he winks at you, says, I'll see you in Venice. And we flash back to Spaghetti Casa.
And that, I just want to say, and that is the beginning of what Paulie P is wearing in every scene you're going to see him in is what Tommy Canal was wearing in the scene before. Because
it was
Paulie
just-
P idolizes Tommy. So he always nicks his clothes at the end of the day and puts them on the
steals
next day.
his clothes?
So he's always in an oversized suit and pant.
Great, perfect. It's you're always wearing Tommy Canal's clothes for the next day. This, I will say, you've never talked about it, but you can tell that this really upsets Tommy. Like he finds it terrible. So as you're sitting around this table and you can see each other as you might be still standing in the corner. It's Theo or Theon?
Theon.
Theon.
Theon Aneo.
Theon.
E-N.
Dancing Danny O'Doodleberry.
Bertram Santorini.
Yeah.
I like this.
Paulie P.
Good, we've all said our names. Tommy Canal, here's the job. So I brought you to Venice here to meet an old friend of mine. He's a man named Nikolai Bolvin, and he owns a casino here. And in that casino's vault is a diamond, the Tsar's Tear. It is an ancient diamond that has been off the market for centuries. It is worth $500 million. It is one of the most expensive diamonds, if not, that's right.
How big?
I mean, it's the size of an apple.
Oh, it's pretty big.
That's big for a
Big
diamond.
one.
It's very big.
Yeah.
It belonged once to the Russian royal family.
Oh,
Now, I've tried to go for this before when I was a young
what
man.
happened with the family? Why did they lose it?
The Russian royal family.
Yeah.
There was a revolution,
Oh, sick.
Danny,
Yeah.
and it was lost to time.
Oh.
Before, I believe, Nikolai took it in some sort of gang warfare. It has remained in his vault for a long time. Now, clearly, it's just a vault, easy to get into, and I happen to have a tip. Nikolai has a ring in his possession, perhaps not on his person, perhaps it is, that will gain access to this vault. It'll act like a key of some sort.
Like Captain Planet.
I suppose if instead of
Or is it more of a Green Lantern ring?
Excuse me?
The Green Lantern.
Like
you don't
the
know
green-
about the Green Lantern?
I know about the
In
green.
darkest day and blackest night?
I don't think we have time for Green Lantern right now. I'm sorry. I know that's I just know that's
That those who worship evils might be made
I'm aware of the
Theon.
pledge that the lanterns have to make.
Theon. Nobody's arguing with you about the Green Lantern's oath. Okay.
I want to circle back to Green Lantern. Tell me the synopsis.
Okay. I just very quickly, just because we have some time here that we need to hit because you are going to a masked ball tonight.
Oh, a mask.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you like the mask?
I like masks.
Yeah.
Smoke it.
You'll be going to Nikolai's Palazzo, one of his many beautiful homes here in the city. He is holding a bit of a soiree. Now, here you're going to gather information, I would like you to see if you can gather the DNA or perhaps identity cards of any in his party, and also try to find out who has the ring. Perhaps it's on this person. Maybe you can even take it. Now, as we sort of cut outside, we see Tommy Canals keeps briefing you as we see sort of you all on a boat. I've arranged for a man to take you to the party. We can see the four of you on a gondola as a sort of a man with sort of like shoulder-length blonde hair, partially like tied back. He has like the classic black striped clothing of a gondolier. He is sort of like moving it along.
You got the hat?
He's got the hat. It is at a jaunty angle.
Great.
I have stolen the hat.
You have stolen.
Wow.
I'm going to need a sleight of hand. This is going to be really easy for you. This is just going to be a 2.
Just wait.
Just don't hit that one.
10.
10. Yeah, you've got this hat. He doesn't even notice if you've placed it on. I've paid this man to take you to the party. You hear like Tommy Canal still back in that spaghetti casa. He doesn't know a lot, and I'd prefer it if you didn't key him in too much into it. He's just my go-between man, but don't tell him too many details. He doesn't need a cut of this, okay? He's gonna take you to the back of the party. I can't come with you because, as I said, I failed this job many years ago, and let's just say I don't want to get recognized, and I'll help later. And
What happened?
and we
What happened? Wait!
Tommy leaves the room.
Why
he
is
like
Nikolai
opens.
bad?
He opens the door. He doesn't have to be bad. We're stealing his diamond. And he opens the door, and you can see you're onto the gondola.
He did something.
Yeah, something's going on.
And you are on the gondola as it moves through the beautiful nighttime city of Venice. And this gondola sort of like eyes you all up.
Can I try and convince the gondolier to let me steer just because it looks fun?
Yeah, say it. How would you say it?
Go, mate. Can I have a go at that? Can I have a go?
You want to gondolier?
Si, signor.
I do not speak Italian.
Mi chiamo Dancing Danny O'Doodleberry.
I know you. My name is Leo Sablier.
Leo Sablier.
Oh, a Frenchman.
I've just started doing.
Yes.
I've just started.
That is the name.
yeah. Although I don't
That
have
is the name of my memoir.
Oh.
I'm from Melbourne, Australia.
A beautiful international boat we have to go. But
I'm just miming along because I want to be doing what you're. Just to give it a go.
sure. He sort of like eyes you up for a second. Give me a cons and ruses.
Yes.
Again, this is just a 2 because you're doing work for him.
Yeah. 11.
He goes, Burmese. And he sits and he starts
I
smoking.
roosed him.
He starts smoking a cigarette.
Theon's just at the front on his laptop playing World of Warcraft.
What's he playing? What's his character?
He's a paladin, human paladin.
He would be.
What level?
Sorry?
What level?
Max level.
Huge.
Wow.
Yeah, he's raiding on the Wi-Fi
Oh my god.
on 4G.
It's a 4G
Yeah,
dongle.
it's Venice. Yeah.
Fantastic. Can you please roll a tools and tech for me?
Yeah.
This is just for how well you do on the raid.
Yep.
For your raid master. This is going to be a 10.
Okay, a 14.
14.
Yeah.
You get like you've got like the little blaring speaker, and they go, great job, Keon. Yeah, keep on pulling all the mobs.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna tank. You're gonna need to heal me. Where's they're the healers. Come on, guys.
Healing. So you're
Don't waste these potions. I've been grinding all week.
So you're doing perfect.
Yeah.
You've got a job to do. Can you get off World of Warcraft, please?
Danny, I don't know if we're going in the right direction.
Oh yeah, sorry. I've just been going. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh
great,
nice.
great,
Thank you. We'll go back.
Yes, we missed their turn. There we go.
There we go. Took the wrong email.
So you are doing a job?
We're not allowed to talk to you.
Oh.
I'm the main tank. It's a pretty prestigious position in the guild.
I'm not talking about your goblins and ghouls.
Oh, you mean the ring thing? Oh,
The ring?
Oops.
I was told to sit down and shut up.
Yes.
Oh, you were told to not talk.
I am chronically incapable of lying, so I will not be making eye contact with you
Oh, wow.
for the duration of
So Tommy told you not to talk to me.
Uh-huh. What?
That's interesting. There must be some money perhaps today.
No.
We can tip you, like all gondolieres get tipped.
If we take down this boss, we'll get 400 GP.
400. Oh, you are
Gold pieces.
gold pieces. Are you talking about real life?
What?
Real life?
It just points at the computer. Well, frantically clicking.
We have nothing in common. No overlapping circles to our lives.
No, I can see that.
Where? What brought you to Venice, Leo?
As this job,
Oh,
I am a go
Could you do it? Could you please do it? My arms are getting really tired. Thank you, sir. Jesus, you pay a gondolier and you have
Right.
to do the work yourself.
I am the, how you say, getaway driver usually. Get paid for jobs all around for Tommy, but interesting, he did not tell me the specifics of the job. He said you are going to go and lift some things from the fancy people at this party, but
While
it
you're making
seems-
this conversation, I'd like to secretly do a background check on you.
Oh, amazing.
With my, in the alt tab.
Give me a tools and tech. This is going to be just a background check on, and he's giving you his full name.
Yeah.
So this is going to just be a 5.
Cool. A 2.
2. This is an extremely easy task for you, but you're mid-raid, and you've got that in the other, like you've split the screen half and half, and you can see that Alex Straza has not arrived on time. And Gromash is like doing a big like blade flurry in the middle, and so unfortunately, you can't let your
Priorities.
Guild, you can't
Yeah,
let your guild
priorities.
there.
Yeah.
So I will say that at the end of this boat ride
Yeah.
is when you will get the full download
Cool.
as his character. So remind me of that. But yeah, you can see that he's just sort of like eyeing up. Yeah, so to lift some things, but it seems like there's a ring. Perhaps something more important. You sound like a modem.
You're asking too many questions. Can I try and steal his wallet? Just to see.
While you're going.
I'm distracting him.
Okay, so are you verbally trying to like bamboozle him?
Nah, I'll do sleight of hand.
Okay. So, okay, this is going to be while you're talking to him, this is going to be a 4. So it's like not hard for a pickpocket to do, but it is like
1.
you reach for. In fact, let's do this. Reach out. Which do not touch me.
Sorry, I have a cold.
Okay.
While that was happening, I also try to steal your wallet.
Okay, yeah. I'll say, again, this is just, in fact, it's going to be less because he's looking at him. You've got a distraction, so this is going to be a 3.
9?
9. Yeah, you've got his wallet. You're slowly undressing this man.
Yeah.
And he says, okay, well, perhaps I will find out more later because if you listen, we are here. And as you sort of like pull up, you hear an immediate like, as you see high above this beautiful Venetian house, fireworks start going off. And it seems like intermittently, they just keep going. Like they've been paid to light up the night for a very long fireworks display. And sorry,
Are you noise sensitive?
Polly, are you?
It's very loud.
You all get off here, and you see like a door open up, and you can see like a busy sort of like you've been given like the servants' entrance. Like you can see like people. Somebody comes in like holding like a giant. Sort of like beautiful platter of profiteroles and like sort of melted chocolate on it that they like moving through. You see like people coming in, like you see like a band moving in through this back door, and Leo sort of like pulls up, quickly loops a rope around and goes, "Bon voyage, I will see you later." And you are led into the palazzo.
That was a 3.
Yeah. Check his wallet, see if that was his name.
Have I completed my hack?
You see what Tommy Canal, what he said was partially true. He is a getaway driver, but Tommy has only used him for like a couple of jobs, and he still seems somewhat green. He is you can understand that like why he's maybe left out of this job, because he seems to be like a little bit more of a loose unit.
Is this written on a note in his wallet?
No, this is just pulled up from various articles, from little tidbits. You managed to crack Tommy and his unsecure texts.
All that's in his wallet is like the local community library card from
Yep.
10 years ago.
Yep.
A cafe called Pippa's Pies and Coffee.
Pippa's Pies and Coffees in Venice, of course.
Yeah. And
Classic
it's like,
Italian joint.
and he's like one away from a free coffee.
Yeah, right.
No money, debt.
I feel bad now.
As you're
Turn the wallet.
you're sort of talking to each other and like looking through these as you move in. You come into the party proper. You see there are many people in masks, and you know that if you want them, you will have had masks supplied to you as well. But also there are also people who aren't in masks, who are just in much more casual wear. And
I take off my backpack and I unzip it. I put some lip chapstick on, just because the air is quite dry. And then I start getting into my cosplay.
Yep.
So I've got a Donatello Ninja Turtle outfit.
yeah, great. People, I'd say it is a masked ball. It's not a costume party. So like you're as Donatello.
Yeah, I'm completely unaware that this is inappropriate.
And like you can see like beautiful ball gowns, tuxedos. People have like these ornate masks, like
Mine was
of
from
bejeweled.
AliExpress. Like it's not a great. It's like a onesie, doesn't zip up properly at the back.
Yeah, very quickly. What other people's outfit changes?
I'm going to dress up as the wait staff
The wait staff.
at
Great.
the party. I assume they're also masked.
Yes, I will say they do have just like a small black mask.
Yeah.
Like very, very like toned down.
I've wrapped my entire head in tinfoil. I'm telling everyone that I'm a member of Slipknot.
Okay, you pull a tinfoil thing as you come into the party, and you just
Yeah.
you see one of the like chefs goes, what the fuck? As you go past.
Yeah, I'm the new drummer for Slipknot.
Great. And again, not a costume party, but continue. Yes.
I am still just absolutely swimming in Tommy's suit from the day before, but I also managed to get like a Carnivale mask, but it's Pantalone.
Beautiful.
What?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
I think it's just like kind of scary Mr. Burns looking.
Oh, okay. Like,
Commedia dell'arte.
Commedia dell'arte.
Commedia
bravo,
dell'arte.
bravo.
Yeah, not kind of like Commedia dell'arte. I'm in the Pantalone mask.
Fantastic. So you three freaks and a wait staff enter the party, and you can
This
see.
isn't my first heist, guys.
You've done so much.
No, it's mine. I'm rusing people into thinking I'm in Slipknot.
You can
This
see
way, my katana, no one will think my katana is anything other than a prop.
Exactly.
This like Venetian palace, essentially. Like it's somewhere between a mansion and a palace. Many rooms. This party is absolutely packed. You can see in the distance there is like the shimmering lights of water that has been directed off of like a private pool house, where you can see lights sort of coming back and forth. You can see there's this beautiful garden full of people like chatting, and you can see there's sort of like a small like crowd gathering around some sort of hubbub that's happening there. You can see a gorgeous like fountain of like cherubs and dolphins like spitting water that's like in the center. You can see there seem to be like staff that are directing people up to what appears to be like a private gallery viewing of like the fine art that is held in the main building.
I've been butted up with another waiter, and I tell them, oh, so much light and noise pollution. You know who could deal with this? Captain Planet. As we walk past the rest of the party.
Yes. Do you need a job, or?
I'm holding this tray with you.
Yes, this is more of a one person job.
Oh, I'll take it then.
Were you assigned to cocktails?
Yes.
Can you please give me a cons and ruses? This is going to be just a 2.
Two.
2. He like frowns. He goes, "Oh right, nobody told me this."
Yes.
Uh,
I am true.
who's your manager today?
Tall Todd.
I'm sweating so much.
Sorry,
right now.
I'm his manager.
You're Tall Todd?
No, I like manage his waiting gigs.
Yes.
I'm like his, you know what I mean? Like, you know how an artist.
Slipknot.
I do that on the side because I'm not an official member of Slipknot.
Can you give a cons and ruses? This is going to be a 12 because this is an insane story.
That's a 4.
It's a 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the 4.
Slipknot manages a catering company.
The waiter just turns around. Just walks
I'm not an
away.
original member of Slipknot, and I got to do a side hustle. He walks off.
Saved me. Thank you
You're
so
so
much.
welcome.
Okay, so
I'm good at cons and
Yeah.
losers.
So the four of you see. Are you staying in this sort of communal area?
I'm a lone wolf. I'm a real Sigma. No, I just head into the party alone.
Okay, which part of the party? Are you going up into the main room? Are you going to the pool room? Are you going to the gardens?
I'm going where there's lots of people densely moving around.
Densely, I'd say that the densest location at the moment is up in the gallery. It seems where people are.
I think I'm going to head up to the gallery.
Okay, you go up to the gallery. You can immediately see there like the fine art on the walls, and you can see quite obviously in the dense population here, there is like sort of like a negative space of people as people are giving room to, as you've been given the physical description of Nikolai Bolvin. And you can see there he is with who you would know from like your cursory background checks from before coming in here, a woman that is his wife called Olga. They are sort of admiring like a piece of art on the wall.
So I'm going to sidle up to them and look at the art and be.
Which one specifically? Do you want to go up next to Nikolai or?
I'm going to go in between them.
in between them.
And
Nobody.
I put my arms
People
around
have
both.
given like a few feet, and you come up.
And I go, I really like the brush strokes.
They both.
And then as
look
I
at you.
strokes, I stroke both their shoulders and then put my hands behind my head.
Give me a cons and bruises. This is going to be.
We're
this
all
is
just
going to be.
watching,
Yeah,
going,
you're all come and be
What the
watching.
fuck?
This is going to be a 16 to seduce.
But a little bit horny.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
I'll say unless any you can all of you at the back you can see like security like immediately moving to try and peel you off unless this goes well. Is there anything you'd like to do to help assist this?
I shit my pants.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to see the
Yes.
severity of it?
No, you're gonna roll to see how well you leverage shitting your pants.
Yeah.
Shitting your pants. I would just like to add.
That needs to be a flip and a trick.
Yeah, that should be a flippin' trick.
Oh yeah, flip and check to see if you can shit your pants. This is gonna be 3 to do it on command.
6.
It's happened.
So the highest roll we've had so far.
Yeah. And then to see how well you leverage this,
Yeah.
this is going to be to use your shitting your pants as a good distraction. No, this will be a con. This will be a ruse. This is just going to be an 8 because it's quite distracting.
9.
9. Immediately, someone like this sort of wealthy older man with this beautiful like black moustache goes, "You have shit yourself." This man has shit himself. As you see, like the guards like immediately come over and they're like, one of them's just like, "Oh, we will get you out of here," and like grabs you and starts to lead you away.
Yeah, I'm like, no, sorry, I was at Knot Fest.
Yes.
We're headlining Knot
Okay.
Fest.
That brings that down from a 16 down to a 14.
I'm impressionable and I'm always inspired by everyone. So I'm inspired by my teammate. So to save our other teammate, I go over to the security guards and I try to do the exact same thing that, what's the name?
That
Theon.
Theon does.
That Theon is doing.
Like you try and do a double seduce.
On top of?
Oh yeah, on top of, like behind,
no,
around
with the
shoulder.
security guards because I'm trying to save our
Right.
friend that's
the
shat
2 security
himself.
guards that are coming in, you're going to try and seduce them.
Yeah,
that's going to be a cons and ruses, also a 14. And if this works, then it will bring yours down to like 2. You have a 4 dice, so you have to roll this.
Yeah, and I'm trying to upskill.
Yeah.
Okay, please roll. Let's see if you seduce them.
3.
That's a 3. Immediately, as you go to touch one of them, one of the security guards turns around and decks you. And hits you right in the face, drops you to the floor. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm holding a tray full of drinks and I pretend to trip and I throw the tray at just a bunch of guards.
Okay, these 2 guards that are closing in.
There's only 2? Great.
Yep. This is going to be a flips and tricks. This is going to be a flips and tricks of 12.
3!
3. You throw it. It hits Olga, the guy's wife, in the back of the head. She goes, "Oh!" as it hits you. This is going to bring it back up to a 16.
Great.
Helping.
A 3.
3.
But did I manage to place the trackers?
I will say you correctly placed the trackers. As you do this, though, you are pulled into an immediate, like, hands behind the back, as are you, for throwing this.
I
as
shit my
are you.
pants for no reason.
And you
I shit my pants to create the perfect distraction, which worked, by the way. And then the rest of my team fucks it up.
You have you've all shit your pants, and you have all been.
All of us. I guess it's like
You
a
have not all
yawn. It
shit your
catches
pants.
on. It
You have shit
catches
your
on
pants.
like a yawn.
You have shit your pants, but
I shit my pants.
Okay. You have been handcuffed and you have been brought to the back of the party where you are also there shitting your pants. And you see in the distance, as you do this, you see Leo Sablier, the gondolier, is at the party and he is talking to one of the guards in the distance that is close next to them. And that is where we are going to break for end of episode 1 of Trope RPG. On the next episode of Trope RPG, it's going to be a Tools and Tech 12.
1.
A man on the floor, blood trailing out onto the ground.
Don't worry, we're Slipknot.
Flashback.
Flash out.
Flashback. Because before all of this, in preparation for something going wrong, I hid another set of juggling balls up my ass.
How did you not shit them out earlier?
I'm that good.
And
Cons
you've been walking bow-legged this whole
I
time.
rused my...
Oh, I thought I was being hidden away, but it seems that finally some guests have come in here.
I see this woman. And I go,
You see on her finger is this shining, beautiful ring.
Look, when I go to take that ring, you're going to have to lube that finger up.
and I take a big sip of water.
Oh, the sad one's talking.
You think I'm sad?
She leaves. She leaves. No, she's gone. She's gone.